Morning everyone, welcome again in e-learning session of Sanskar Public School. Now, we will continue our chapter as previous this topic was going on. So yesterday we have to read about the first step which was taken by the social reformers and the other leaders about the women's education, how they promote the women's and how they uplift the conditions of the women in the society. You have to learn yesterday's videos. So today we have to learn about the particular social reformers, when they had born and how many works they have done. Because yesterday we have to be learn everything and the removing of the social evils, uplift the women's education by one topic that was the step forward to uplift the women education. Now today we are going to learn about the J.G. Phule, that was the Jyoti Rao Govind Phule. Jyoti Rao Phule. So now he was born in Pune in 1827 and he removed the caste system and inequality. It means with his wife Savitri Bai Phule, he have to fought with the social equality, social inequality and the other social evils. That evils was the caste system and the inequality. You know well what is the caste system. Caste system means in this time the society was divided into the four parts. Yani caste system divided into four parts. That is called the Brahmin, Shudra, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra. Among of them, only the Brahmins were the higher caste of the society and they were enjoyed the all privileges. Next, the Kshatriya were responsible to protect the kingdom and to be brought the prosperity and the welfare of their kingdom. Next, West were doing only the business and to export, import and exchanging the good and sold out the daily basic needs also, basic things also. And the Shudra were responsible to serve the other three classes. Who were the other three classes? Brahmin, Kshatriya and Vaishya. And among of them, the Vaishya Shudra condition was very bad. They were not having a right to enjoying the education system, to enjoying the equality. Even the people thought that Shudra were the separate from the society. They were the separate section of the society. No one was liked to invite them and they cannot participate in any function. They were not having a right to getting the education and very bad condition was there. You know, when they went to purchase something on the shop, then the shopkeepers were denied to giving them because they were the Shudra. They were not having a right to enter into the temples and to the worshipped also. And against of this, the Jyoti Rao Phule fought. His wife Savitri Bai Phule also fought for the women's education and she was the first lady teacher of the India. Next, he found Satya Sodhak Samaj, that was also the organization. In this organization, so many reformers were to be joined and collectively this organization fought against the social evils and to provide the equality to the society, each and every sections of the society. This Satya Sodhak Samaj was founded in 1873 and the main objective of this Satya Sodhak Samaj was improve the conditions of oppressed people. Who were the oppressed peoples? Oppressed peoples were the peoples, those who have suffered the bad condition, those who had suffered the inequality, those who had become the separate from the society, those who were the which peoples were suffered and thought that untouchables. So to providing the equality and to uplift their condition, this main objective of the Satya Sodhak Samaj. He was died in 1819 because due to their work, how much work he had done for the society, their body became the very weak because they were also suffering the poverty condition. What do you think? When they had started the such type of the movement and such type of the work had started against the social evil, so what do you think? Society had welcomed them? No, society had not welcomed. Even they had to suffered also suffered very bad behavior of the people. उन्हें भी लोगों ने सबसे अलग कर दिया. Even लोग उनसे बात नहीं करना चाहते थे, उनसे बोलना नहीं चाहते थे, कोई उनसे रिलेशन रखना पसंद नहीं करता था. तो इन सच टाइप ऑफ द कंडीशन ही ऑल्सो बिकेम द सेपरेट फ्रॉम द सोसाइटी. वो खुद को अकेला महसूस करने लगे एंड द सेम टाइम ड्यू टू सच टाइप ऑफ द कंडीशन ही हैड टू लेफ्ट देयर बॉडी in 1819. Now, next we will read about the Swami Vivekanand. You know well who was the Swami Vivekanand, and but here I am writing something. Swami Vivekananda was childhood name. The childhood name was the Vivekananda. Childhood name was the Narendranath Dutt. Narendranath Dutt. His guru, religious guru was the Ramakrishna Paramhans. Religious guru was Ramakrishna Paramhans. He was also fought against the social evil, and he also found the Ramakrishna mission, यानी कि the first मठ जिसे कहते हैं, like the organization in our Mathura also, the Ramakrishna mission hospital is there in Vrindavan. So the first Ramakrishna mission was established. Ramakrishna mission was established by Swami Vivekananda, and this was the first mission was set up in the Belur in Karnataka. कर्नाटका के बेलूर में सबसे पहला मिशन सेटअप किया गया, बेलूर मठ जिसे कहते हैं. एंड इन दिस their main motto, the main motto of the Swami Vivekananda, to removing the untouchability, providing the equality, and to uplift the condition of especially of the Hindu religion. And the Swami Vivekananda was also the disciple that was the sister Nivedita, यानी कि Swami Ramakrishna Paramhans was the guru of the Vivekananda, and Vivekananda was the guru of the sister Nivedita. Swami Vivekananda had done a lot of things for the society and to uplift the conditions of the Hindu. He always fought for the untouchability, promote the education for the women, and he had to be found out the Ramakrishna mission. Yani so many organizations he had to be set up in all over the India. He also represent the India in the World Religion Conference. You know, in 1893, the World Religions Conference was held. World Religion Conference was held in Chicago. And alone Swami Vivekananda represented the India. यानी कि from the India only Vivekananda had taken a part in the Chicago conference. That conference was held about the religion के ऊपर एक conference हुई थी. And in this conference, the Swami Vivekananda delivered the historical speech continuously. He had speak till 48 hours. 24 से 48 घंटों तक लगातार इन्होंने अपनी स्पीच कंटिन्यू की, एंड इट वाज द वेरी फेवरेबल एंड वेरी हिस्टोरिकल मूवमेंट फॉर आवर इंडिया व्हेन our Indian has represented their speech and show the supremacy of the India and the Indians and their culture and the heritage. So means that we should say कि what cooperation, what collaboration had given by the Vivekananda, that was also the remarkable in our Indian history. So now let's start about the Kandukari Veer Salingam. Who was the Kandukari Veer Salingam? Kandukari Veer Salingam was also the social reformer. Kandukari Veer Salingam was also the social reformer, but he belonged to the Andhra Pradesh. Veer Salingam. Kandukari Veer Salingam belonged to the Andhra Pradesh. And you know, he was also known as the Vivekananda of South India. यानी कि he was also known as the Vidyasagar of South India. Vidyasagar of, yani listen again, Kandukari Veer Salingam belonged to Andhra Pradesh. He was also known as the Vidyasagar of the South India, and he had also given the very favorable cooperation to promote the society and to uplift the conditions of the women. And Kandukari Veer Salingam was also started the magazine. That magazine was called the Vivek Vardhini. Which magazine was started by them? Vivek Vardhini. And this magazine was published in the Tamil language. This magazine was published in the Tamil language, and he had to be from the social reformer, uplift the weaker section, especially how much work they had done. They had done the special work for the weaker section. Who was the weaker section? Weaker sections means that people, those who were the oppressed class, those who were separated from the society. Yani ke means that the which section were not included in the society and cannot enjoy the privileges which privileges were enjoyed by the higher caste. Now, the Sri Narayan Guru. Sri Narayan Guru was also the social reformer. Just as you know well, just I told you, in this time the untouchable peoples means the Shudra peoples were not having a right to do the worship and to enter the temples. So Sri Narayan Guru had established the temple. The name was Sri Narayan Guru. And you know, Sri Narayan Guru had set up the temple. In this temple, at the place of the idol, yani murti ki jagah, but they have to keep the big stone or round shape of the stone. They have to keep, and they have written a line under the stone के नीचे एक line लिखी हुई थी कि God is everywhere and everyone can come here and to worship. कोई भी आ सकता है और worship कर सकता है. Sri Narayan Guru was belonged to the Ijava family. They belonged to the Ijava family, and they also set up the organization. One organization was also set up. That organization was called SNDP, Sri Narayan Guru Dharma Paripalana Yogam. SNDPY, Sri Narayan Guru Dharma Paripalana Yogam. That was the organization which was started by in 1903 to uplift the society and to removing the untouchability and to provide the equality, especially to the untouchable peoples, and to uplift their life standard and their condition, and to removing the inequality. What inequality means that they also want to give the right to the untouchable to enter the people and to do the worship. पूजा करने का अधिकार सभी का होना चाहिए और यही अधिकार अपनी इस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के थ्रू ये लोगों को प्रोवाइड करना चाहते थे. तो नाउ नेक्स्ट the few reformers was that these reformers we will continue in the next video. So you have to learn carefully these three reformers which we have completed today. That was the Jyotirao Phule, Kandukari Veer Salingam, Swami Vivekanand, and the Sri Narayan Guru. So these four you have to done, and rest of we will complete tomorrow. All the best.